We're in Natchez, Mississippi at the beautiful Rosalie on the bluffs overlooking the river. This is the first annual Natchez Eurofest Classic European Automobile and Motorcycle Show, and we're just absolutely thrilled. We've got Chamber of Commerce weather, we've got a nice little breeze coming off the river, beautiful field of cars from Chicago, St. Louis, Atlanta, Pensacola, Little Rock, and of course all over Mississippi and Louisiana.
We're watching people come through the gate. It's non-stop.
This is me. This is my passion.
A variety of cars you get to see here, just everything from A to Z, from old to brand new.
Very nice car show. I'm very impressed.
This is wonderful.
Natchez is a wonderful host town too. It surpassed anything I think anybody realized.
This is part of Natchez 300 Tricentennial celebration.
This is a real treat and something people in Natchez would never get to see.
There's not many shows like this that's all European. So I brought a 1988 560 SEC, and this is a coupe, obviously, and they made very few of these as compared to the four-door sedan. I've been working on it, cleaning it up, and doing some mechanical work, and I drove it down from St. Louis, about 650 miles.
Brought my 1970 MGB. I've had the car about 15 years. It's been repainted and new interior just completed last month.
I brought an Austin Healey 3000 that I used to ride in 57 years ago. This car was owned by one of my fraternity brothers, and I had one too. I had a 61 Austin Healey. This one behind us is a 60. Mine looked just like this one. I had the factory hardtop and everything.
This is a 1985 Ferrari Testarossa. It's one of the very early cars. We refer to it as the flying mirror model. It has a single mirror mounted high up on the driver's side windshield post. This particular car was purchased new by Randy Jackson of the Jackson 5. He brought it into the country. I've been told that it's probably one of the finest Testarossas on the planet. The detail is just incredible. It has 288 GTO wheels, Daytona seats, the fitted Shidoni Testarossa luggage. It has the Tubi exhaust on it. And the Testarossa with the exhaust system that's on it and the 12-cylinder, you get it just right where it's just doing its thing, and it touches you. It really does.
The car behind me is a Mercedes-Benz 1960 300 small letter D Adenauer hardtop limousine sedan. It's nicknamed Adenauer after Konrad Adenauer, who was the Chancellor of Germany following World War II. He had 7 different versions of it, and I feel very fortunate to have it. It's a pretty rare car. Back on both sides, the quarter windows come completely out. You roll down the front windows, you roll down the back windows, and then you have a hardtop limousine sedan effect, such if the Queen or the Count or the Secretary of State, whoever's there, they're in a parade, they can still lean back and wave to the constituents, and photographers can take pictures of them without going through glass. So that's why it's called a parade window.
Brought a 1949 Rolls-Royce Silver Wraith. Been in the family since 1974, so it's a car I've grown up with. It goes to a lot of shows, but it's not a show car. It goes 70 down the interstate.
I brought my 2013 Ferrari California. Try to take it out every 3 to 4 weeks and have fun with it.
A 430 2008 Spider, and it's got the 6-speed manual, which is kind of rare. There's about 200 of those maybe in the country, and about 100 of those people won't sell them anymore, or they're not letting them go. Nothing quite like a Ferrari, and I've just always seen them since I was a kid. 16 years old with Magnum.
PI.
Puyai.
Well, where we come from is Puyai.
Yeah. What's it like to drive a Ferrari?
It's a lot of fun. It's thrilling. You get a lot of thumbs up.
Cheryl, tell me what's behind you.
356 Porsche, 356C Porsche is 1965.
We bought it to do the great race this coming June, and from California to Indiana. We have a 1960 Morgan, which is a handmade car. They sit there with a hammer and tap, tap, tap and build these little things, each one by hand, 900 of them a year. And then we have a 1954 Bentley that we bought specifically to do the great race in 2014, and it is powder blue and not to be missed, and it's on the cover of many of the advertisements that they use for the great race. It is eye-catching.
It's a 1954 Austin Healey 100. It was really the first year and a half of Austin Healey production. It was sort of a brand new design and method of construction. The center part of the body is aluminum and the fenders are steel. It has a 4-cylinder, approximately 90 horsepower engine. It's a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed it, and I've had it about 8 years.
So what'd y'all bring today?
Aston Martin DB7 2003, and we bought James Bond with it.
Of course, with James Bond, you know, you have to stand out.
1, 2, 3.
I brought this 66 275 GTS Ferrari. There were 200 of them built. I bought this car back in the mid-70s, 74, 75. This is, you know, an interesting car, a well-engineered car, a car that is exciting to drive, exciting to look at. It just, you know, this is what it's all about. At about 105 miles an hour, it'll make the hair on your arm stand up. It'll give you goosebumps. It'll talk to you. You connect with the soul of the car.
We have 110 cars and motorcycles on the field today. You look at all the Ferraris, the Aston Martins, all the Rolls Royces, the Bentley convertibles to my left. These are cars you don't ever see, and to see this many of them here is wonderful.
We're very excited about this as the first, we hope, of an annual event that will go on every year. It's not only bringing visitors to Natchez from around the country, it's also allowing our local community through the incredible work that Mike Marsh and his team does to experience things that people may not have gotten a chance to see.
I love cars, and I love the thrill of somebody being excited by seeing one of my cars. In other words, sharing it with them. I get a great deal of pleasure out of that.
I absolutely love the camaraderie. You know, everybody, whether they have a Mercedes or another car, you know, it's just interesting walking around and talking to people and hearing about the history of, you know, where they got the car, how long they've had the car. I don't know, there's just something special about that.
You know, the people at Eurofest are great. They set up a really first-class event. The people are always interested in showing off the pride they have in their cars, and so you can go and stop and visit with anyone standing in front of a car, and they will talk to you forever about the car.
So you picked out a winner already?
Yeah, pretty much. I'm looking at this pristine condition.
What makes this show different?
It's no American car, so it's all European, and otherwise it's something we don't get to see every day.
I understand you're out here car shopping today.
Not really. I like to see what the other half has. These are not cars you normally see around Natchez, so you know, you might see one here or there, but to have them all here at the same time, it's really unique. It's really good.
You know, there's some great cars here. The light's good for photography and kind of a neat deal. It's always a good time to come to Natchez.
So tremendous tie-in for Natchez, because Natchez was founded by the French, then the British, then the Spanish. I mean, we have a Renault Caraval to signify France. We have all the Brits over here to signify England. And so it's just a perfect tie-in for the city. We're doing a tricentennial celebration. This is the perfect way to celebrate it.
Natchez is a historic town, and with these classic cars, it's a beautiful combination, a beautiful fit.
And the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air.
The flyover was spectacular. It added a whole element to this that was just fun. It focused attention on the river, it focused attention on the site and the classic nature of it.
It takes a certain amount of practice, skill to be able to maintain a formation with another airplane. You don't have any brakes, and you have some speed control, but that's about it.
Just been well done, so organized, and to see all the other different cars, and I mean, he even had European music playing today. It's been nice, very nice. Enjoyed the whole weekend.
Y'all enjoy the ride. It's a perfect day for it.
The drive was real nice.
It was gorgeous. Absolutely the perfect day for driving the Trace.
This is the first year, but it's going to continue. You can see all the interest, and my thing was to look at the great cars, but I also looked at where they were from. It was just great to see over a 100-mile radius that people would want to come and be here, and so yeah, that's what it's all about, bringing people to our community.
Me being from California, I think California is the epicenter of all car things, but this really showed me that there's more to life than that. We had a few cars that were over $1 million here at the show.
Oh, there were over 100 cars, and the assortment was mind-boggling.
This, I must tell you, is fabulous. I did not anticipate there'd be this many cars here, and to this quality and degree of excellence. So thank you for everybody that's brought your cars for everybody to enjoy.
There you have it. That's a beautiful sight. Let's hear it for them one more time. That concludes the first annual Natchez Hero Fest. Thank you for coming. We appreciate you coming.